Thanks once again for dropping by the channel. If you like the content, if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe, share the video if you enjoyed, felt it was useful. Now let's get into this. So, it's been announced today that Anthony Yarde will have his next fight, which will be on the undercard of Daniel Dubois versus Joe Joyce. Obviously, I say his next fight. I was going to say his comeback fight, but he's already been in the ring. I've done a review of that against that Diego Ramirez guy in Spain. That was a farce of a fight. That guy was a middleweight, career middleweight fighting Anthony Yarde. The size difference was insane in that fight. He's going to be fighting a guy called Lyndon. Now, this is the Commonwealth champion. So he has a Commonwealth light heavyweight title. I would assume the Commonwealth title will be on the line. I would assume anyway. So this will be a bit of silverware, silverware for Anthony Yarde to take home. He's bypassed British and Commonwealth level in the past, even bypassed European level, to go straight in and fight Sergei Kovalev. When they were talking about giving him, his comeback fights, they were talking about Maxim Valazov. Now, for those who don't know, Maxim Valazov is a very, very good light heavyweight, very solid light heavyweight. Former cruiserweight, was in the World Boxing Super Series. I was surprised they were mentioning his name, truth be told, because he's a very good fighter, very decent fighter, he's a world level fighter. So I was surprised they were talking about him as a comeback fight for Anthony Yarde. So I never really saw that kind of materialising. But I did think they'd go straight back down to Commonwealth level, British Commonwealth level. I thought they'd stay at kind of European fringe world level. So they are going back down a bit. As I look at this guy, Lyndon Arter's resume, there's no real names that jump out. There's some journeymen that I recognise. Charles Ndamu, I recognise him. He's durable. I went to points with him, but he's quite durable. Strzicki, I think is how you pronounce his name. I recognise that guy's name. He's been stopped, loads of times. I've seen him over here in Ireland, fight some guys. So it's just a lot of journeymen, truth be told. There's no real names on this resume that, jump out at me. He won the Commonwealth title against a man called, it was actually against a Ghanaian fighter who's listed as 33. Looking at his box rec, I struggle to believe this guy's 33, called Emmanuel Amin. And reasonably close fight, it has to be said. Well, I say reasonably close. One scorecard was close, the other two weren't. So that's who he won the Commonwealth title off, and that was on a Josh Warrington undercard. I honestly can't say I remember that fight, truth be told. I think someone might have actually asked me about that before. I've asked you about him before, but honestly I can't remember. Resume doesn't really jump out any major names. I'll have to have a look at that fight because I'm pretty sure I did actually see that fight, but it maybe didn't resonate much with me. So, this guy Lyndon Arter, I'll have to have a look at him, but yeah, I just don't want to say it's disappointing, but it is kind of, when you consider Yarde was, they were told he's past this level, he's world level, and now he's going down to British Commonwealth level, Maybe it's because, they're trying to get as much money in this show as they can, and maybe they don't have the money to afford, a world level, light heavyweight like a Sullivan Barrera, like, some of these guys, what's the guy's name? Blake Caparelli, guys like that. They're not necessarily world level, but they're fringe world level. They're guys that, you'd be confident picking Anthony Yarde over. They'd be giving some good learning fights. He'll probably, apart from the Sergei Kovalev fight, he'll probably learn more fighting Lyndon Arter than he would have learned in any of his recent fights, or any of his 20 fights prior to the Sergei Kovalev fight. So, it's what it is. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm gonna have to have a look at this Lyndon Arter's guy again. I'll probably rewatch that fight. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere, and I'll get a gist of what I have to deal with, or what I'm looking at with this guy. But I think I remember someone asked me about him. Asking me what I thought of him, and if I don't know, if I haven't seen much of a fight, I'm not going to really comment on it, but I'll have a look at him and see. So let me know if anyone in the comment section, has seen him fight before, wants to let me know about it. Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this fight. Do you think he could actually pull the upset? Do you think he could actually go in there and beat Anthony Yarde? Let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, of course, if you guys are new. And as always, I will talk to you after.